Hello everybody, welcome back. Today is a fun video I randomly just came up with. We're gonna go back in time a bit. Some of these topics are a couple years old. Some of them go back to like 2020 and beyond, or prior, I guess. Anyways, today I'm making a video talking about some of the dumbest and worst internet trends. I collected a few that I was aware of and knew happened over the past couple years. I was most of these are recent, I think. Yeah, most of them are pretty recent. So, yeah, that's basically the topic. I will put one disclaimer. Please don't try any of these. If you get curious about anything I talk about, they're all really dumb. Generally, I remember when all these were like in full swing. I'm not going to spoil the ones I have on the list already, but I remember this one that was really dumb that took full swing when I was still in high school during my last year when I was a senior. That shit was like full swing in my senior year, and it was pretty annoying. It wasn't in full swing. There's some schools that had it way worse than mine, at least with this challenge, but it's not as bad as some of the. There are some challenges on here that are legit stupid. A majority of them are either dangerous in some way, or illegal in some way, or just legit stupid. I mean, they're usually all three. Some of these challenges are just stupid. Some of them are extremely dangerous, and some of them are illegal. I don't know why when something gets popular on the internet, everyone has like everybody has like a sheep mindset. Anyway, so the very first topic, the very first challenge I want to mention is the Tide Pod challenge. I'm sure many of you probably remember this when this took full swing. Honestly, I don't even remember what year it kind of happened. I know it was before COVID. I'm pretty sure it was like, or maybe it was during or after. Honestly, I don't remember. I should have Googled that because I did my research remembering some of the most worst trends. I should have remembered when this one happened. Doesn't really matter. This one's extremely stupid. Basically, Tide Pods, very colorful. They look like candy, and you go like, hey, I'm going to eat it and record myself. And it looks stupid. In fact, it was stupid. It was dangerous, and it's chemicals. It's meant for washing your laundry, not consuming. It's not meant for consumption, and yet people are like, what can I do to get popular on the internet today? Oh, I know. Consume toxic liquid, essentially. A very stupid challenge. Again, I'm not sure why people have the sheep mentality of like, oh, it's like a monkey see, monkey do. I see someone do this dumb challenge, so I want to do this dumb challenge. Some people would like put it in their mouth, chew on it, and swallow. It was disgusting, dude. It's stupid. Absolutely atrocious. I'm not sure why in your right mind would you even consider doing something so dumb or something like this. Yeah, let's eat a Tide Pod. It was so bad that Tide themselves had to come out and say, hey, please don't eat these. They're not meant for consumption. Just saying. That's literally what they had to do. They literally had to come out and say, hey, don't eat them. Don't do this. Don't follow this trend. It's dangerous, especially for kids who are like 14 or 13 and they have their phone like, oh, little Timmy goes like, I want to do this challenge too so I can get internet famous and be like my favorite internet person. They do the same thing and then they get sick. And then they wonder, huh, no wonder why it has a warning label on the box. So now, I mean, it was dumb. I remember it was pretty big when it happened. It was dumb. I don't know why anyone would do that. Anyways, so the next challenge, what's the next one? It should be popping up in a second. I have everything on screen to remind me when it's supposed to pop up, so I know. I gave myself a perfect amount of time to talk about everything. The Bird Box Challenge, there it is. The Bird Box Challenge. Okay, so this one was born due to the popularity of the Bird Box movie that dropped on Netflix around 2019, I think. Honestly, I don't remember when the movie came out. I know it came out around that time, 2019, 2020, something. Um, in the movie, there's monsters, and if you see them, they basically make you off yourself, and everyone walks around blindfolded in the movie, right? And people saw the movie because the movie went pretty viral. It went pretty popular. Um, and people saw that, I should try that. I'm gonna try doing my daily routines blindfolded. And let's just say this is already pretty dumb. Some people would try cooking with while blindfolded and they'd cut themselves or burn themselves or drop something or trip. Some people would cross the road blindfolded. Some people would attempt driving a car blindfolded, which, oh my god, dude. So I don't know what goes into people's minds when these trends blow up. It's like a weird, like electronic brainwave or something. I don't know what the word like. Something just messing with your brain makes you do these trends. Like I'm gonna go cook while blindfolded now. I don't know. It's like, huh? Why would I do that? It's stupid. It's dangerous. And listen, I know people are trying to have fun on the internet, but there you can have a fun by doing something else, not by walking around blindfolded and seeing how well you do. And then you're trying to cut some carrots. Oh, I cut off my finger. I don't get it. What makes I don't even know what makes certain trends blow up like this. Like who makes these? Who came up with this? Who was the first person to stick a blindfold on and go do something? And then other people wanting to follow suit, like, oh, I want to do that too. It's 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 stupid. It's so dumb and dangerous. I don't even need. I don't want to sound like an old boring person, but seriously, why? Why would anybody consider somebody, especially the Tide Pod one? That one was already dumb because chemicals. So this one's this one wasn't as viral as the other ones, and it didn't blow up as much. But this one's the coronavirus challenge. Again, it's not as big as like the Tide Pods challenge or the Bird Box challenge, but this did get a few people to try it. Um, I remember, I think it started with this one chick who was like on an airplane, and then she looked at a toilet seat, and then that she was trying to do. First of all, I'm not sure if looking at a toilet seat is going to give you coronavirus, but it might give you something else. Um, but basically, the purpose of the challenge was to get coronavirus. This was before. This was around the time the virus was really starting to kind of break out a bit, and people legit thought it would be funny to contract it. And it's your fault. We all lost like 4 years of our lives, not 4 years, 2 or 3 years of our lives at least. Some people missed out of like their senior year of high school. Some people missed their freshman year. Some people missed eighth grade. Some people missed all kinds of shit. And then there's people out here treating it like it's some kind of joke, you know? They're like, oh, I'm gonna go lick a toilet seat and get coronavirus, or, and then they get sick and like, oh, I feel like shit. Oh, I wonder why? Because I just, ugh, this one actually pisses me off a little bit because again, the virus was not great. It took 2 years of my life away from high school in terms. Like I missed um, one of the best years of high school I was having, and then finally later I finally get to at least enjoy my senior year, but it's still affected by coronavirus for the virus for at least a little bit. Okay, I mean it's still affected and it's still. This one again, it didn't blow up as much. Not everyone tried it. Luckily, only idiots tried it, and it's dumb. Stuff like this makes me go like, I don't think this was what the internet was intended for. But it's people like this that just make it awful. Anyway, so the next one is the Kiki challenge. This one's definitely not as terrible as the coronavirus challenge, but this one's still dumb. This one goes around basically this dumb song by Drake. I think Drake's extremely overrated, but we're not going to get into that. This really terrible, overrated ass Drake song called "In My Feelings," and so people would be playing it in the car, just play it in the audio, and then they would drive a moving car, jump out, and start dancing, and with the song going like "Kiki, do you love me?" That's how I remember the lyrics going. And like, I don't think I need to talk about how stupid it is to jump out of a moving car and then start dancing. Now, luckily, most of these people didn't do it like on a straight like road. Most of them would do it like on a in the road of a neighborhood or something like that on a smaller road where there's not many people nearby most of the time. There are some people who do it anywhere. Some people did it in a freaking parking lot. I saw this one video where someone did it in a very busy Costco parking lot. Like, dude, and then their car hit somebody else's car. It's like, oh, it's like, how can I do something stupid today? Jump out of my moving car and dance to this Drake song. I don't know how this one was born, truly. Like, I'm not sure who thought, like, how does this get born? How do these challenges get made? Like, oh, I'm going to lick a toilet seat. Oh, I'm going to eat a Tide Pod. Oh, I'm going to jump out of my car and dance to a Drake song. Whoever comes up with these, they're all stupid. Anyways, this one took full swing when I was in high school. The Devious Lick Challenge. This one was full swing, not full swing, because it's still going. There are people who literally still do this a little bit. But this challenge is probably like one of the most illegal ones. Basically, you go around and fucking up your school, stealing school property, vandalizing shit, stealing toilets, breaking everything. It's like, and then of course they record it because of course I had to commit crimes on the internet, right? I had to record myself committing a crime. I hope everyone who participated in this got in trouble, like legit. I hope every single person who participated in this challenge in any single way got in trouble. Because I'm sorry, you're the reason why the goddamn my school's cafeteria had a bathroom in it, and it was closed almost all the time because some dumb idiot would go in there and fuck with something, either vandalize it or break something, and then it was always closed. Like, oh, you're I just gotta say this challenge is pretty stupid and also illegal. Note, please don't go around destroying school property. Like, don't go around destroying any property. Actually, that's what I gotta say. Don't destroy public property. I don't know why this challenge was made, but it started around 2022, 2021, I think, 2022 mostly, and it's still going a little bit. Some people legit still do it. I've seen videos of people like shoving shit down the toilet and seeing if they can fuck up the plumbing. It's like, oh, how can I do something stupid today? And that's exactly what they do. Don't try this, please. And again, to everyone who did do it, I hope you got in trouble. I don't mean to sound, I don't care. I hope you got in trouble. Okay, but like, honestly, out of all these challenges, they're all pretty bad. They are all stupid. The Bird Box one is quite dangerous. You could cut off your finger or burn yourself. The Tide Pod challenge is also stupid. Coronavirus challenge was absolutely stupid because, again, oh, let me contract a virus on purpose. Kiki challenge, pretty dumb. Devious Look, straight up illegal. Sometimes it wouldn't be as bad. Sometimes when people just draw stuff on the bathroom stalls, I don't care if you drew that, but if you're like destroying the toilets, like there's people who like detached the urinals and took them, and then stole the toilets or stole the soap dispensers or emptied the soap dispensers and put like I just don't get it. I don't get it. What makes these people do these things? What makes people think of these challenges and what makes them do it? It's monkey see, monkey do. Oh, someone else is doing something stupid on the internet. I want to do it too, so I can get popular like they do. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, if I've seen these challenges, okay, and I've never ever in my life ever wanted to try a single one of them. I've never looked at them and like I'm gonna do it. Anyways, the next one should be popping up in a second on screen. At least it should be. Whenever I spaced them all out as much as I could to make sure I wouldn't make the same mistake I did with the hot takes video. Yeah, I was trying to remember what video it was I made. But yeah, I made that mistake in the hot takes video where I didn't space them out well enough. This time I actually did a good job at it. But like, these trends, some of them, listen, some trends can be fun. Sometimes can be goofy, you know? But why do they have to be either straight up dangerous or stupid or just illegal? Example, the Devious Look challenge. The Kiki challenge was pretty stupid. This one is not illegal anyways, but it is dangerous. The milk crate challenge, yes. This one blew up around 2019, I think. Basically, you take those plastic milk cartons, those boxes almost, you stack them into a pyramid shape, and then you try to see if you can walk across it without it collapsing and falling and breaking your neck, or something like that. That was basically the goal. It's a pretty simple challenge, all things considered. However, it's still pretty dangerous because you can fall and like hit your head on one of the crates, and especially if you're closer to the top, it depends on how tall you'd build it, but it would get relatively tall, and you could fall on the other crates, hurt your back, hurt your legs, hurt your arms, hurt your ribs. You know, it's not going to be a pleasant fall. Overall, I think this is a pretty dumb challenge. All of these are really stupid, and I advise you do not try any of them. I don't understand why these challenges are made. Who makes them? Why? What is it going through your head when you're like, I'm going to stack a bunch of milk crates together and then try to walk across them? Or the Kiki challenge, I'm going to jump out of my car. Or coronavirus, I'm going to lick a toilet seat. First off, that's nasty. That's disgusting. You're not going to get coronavirus from the toilet seat, maybe. You might just get something worse. Or it's just disgusting. Do you know how many cheeks touch a toilet seat a day? Probably like a public one. Probably hundreds. Maybe depends on where it is. If it's a public area, like a mall, probably hundreds of butt cheeks. Just saying. Probably hundreds. So, I don't know. These are all dumb. Anyway, I think that was the last one. I'm trying to remember if I put any more that I forgot about. I'm pretty sure that is the last one. Although I will keep recording, just talking about the rest of them in case there's one more. I'm going to go check real quick. Hold on. There is indeed one more. And this last one, it's stupid, so I can easily wrap it up. So this video will be ending very shortly, but we got one more challenge to talk about. It's pretty dumb. Again, they're all dumb. The Blackout Challenge. Now, you may be questioning, what is this one? This one's basically the whole goal is to go unconscious. I don't think I need to say much about it, but it's pretty dumb. And people would go unconscious by many ways, either choking themselves or just doing whatever. And if you do it while you're standing, you could fall and hit your head, so enjoy the injuries afterwards. don't understand the purpose of why this exists. The blackout challenge, your legit purpose is to go unconscious on purpose. Yeah. Internet trends, man. Some of them are dumb. Anyways, that is indeed the last one. Let me know in the comments which one do you think is the worst, and I will gladly do a part 2 of this covering some other dumb ones, because I know there's a lot more that I could have included in this video, but I didn't need to be. I just covered the ones that I definitely knew about and the ones that I heard and also were huge around the time. So Devious Look is still sort of going, but it was big in 2022, 2023. Coronavirus challenge didn't blow up as much as the other ones, but still stupid. I just formed these all together, and that's that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you for tuning into this video. Feel free to leave a like or subscribe, or both. I would really greatly appreciate both. Unless you're already subscribed, I appreciate you either way. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and comment the dumbest trend in your opinion on this video in the comments. Go ahead. I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a great rest of your day.